in a classroom filled with the chatter of students echoing through the halls. Mikami-san is so cute again today. One girl says her face is so small. Another adds, I wish I had been born with a face like hers. Hey, did you hear? Apparently she got asked out again yesterday. A guy from class 3, right? I heard she shut him down instantly. The gossip continued. The rumored beauty of the school was apparently brutal about rejecting people too. Later that day at home, Mikami thought to herself, I had zero connection to a guy like him. Of course, I'd never even spoken to him, and yet she spoke out loud. Dinner's ready, Kirishima-san. Back in the classroom, the teacher reminded the students, make sure you do your homework. One girl sighed, I'm tired. Let's go eat. Okay, so where's today's English vocabulary from now? Page 301 came the reply. They glanced at each other. Did you see yesterday's video? The unboxing one. Yeah, I saw it. It's that first-year student, Kirishima Ray. Meanwhile, while sitting in class, he was thinking to himself, I missed the entrance ceremony because I had a cold. And then it got worse. I ended up on bed rest for 3 straight days. And as a result, this is what I've become. I'm shy, so I didn't have the guts to force my way into groups that were already formed. In other words, my high school debut was a complete failure. It's not like I have nowhere to belong, but I still feel kind of awkward. He quickly slipped out of the classroom and headed to his usual spot for lunch that I in high school. I'll make friends and live the life of a popular kid. Well, maybe not that far, but still. I remember a time when I was fired up to live a reasonably fulfilling life. That said, it's not like I hate my high school life. I actually like eating lunch alone. It's quiet, and I can relax. I found a good spot, a bench tucked away behind the school building. It gets plenty of sun and breeze. Feels great. You have to change into outdoor shoes to get there, and because of that, nobody comes. But ironically, because of that, last time I ran into trouble. Suddenly, a voice came from behind. Mikami-san, if it's okay, would you go out with me? He got startled and thought, no way. Should I go somewhere else today? From the moment I saw you, I knew I liked you. Sorry, I don't know you, and I'm not interested. The girl responded coldly to thought. She shut him down cold. Is it over now? Hey, wait. Then let's swap contact info at least. The guy tried to convince her. No thanks. If it's because you don't know me, then get to know me first, and then he's really persistent, he thought. No matter how many times you ask, I won't go out with you. And I'm not interested in you either, she replied coldly. This annoyed the boy. He grabbed her hand and shouted, I've heard enough. Don't get cocky. I said go out with me. Stop it, the girl shouted. Shut up. What's wrong with me, huh? He screamed. The girl cried out, Hitano-sensei, over here, please. On hearing this, the guy ran away. He thought to himself, that was close. Honestly, I wanted to avoid getting dragged into things like this. But he reached out his hand to the girl. Are you okay? Then he thought, I'm glad he fell for my quick lie, but after that, I didn't know what to do. So I just headed straight back to the classroom. I should have said something, anything, to help her calm down. Later, while walking back to the classroom and putting his shoes in the locker, he thought, worrying about it now won't change anything. It's not like I'm going to see her again, and something that out of the ordinary probably won't happen again anytime soon. It's far and inconvenient to get here. It's not even spacious, and the only real benefit is that nobody comes here. Alone, quietly, nice and peaceful, quiet lunchtime. And suddenly he heard a scream, then a sweet voice, I've been waiting for you, Kirishima-san. A sweet girl was sitting on the bench, smiling at him. He looked at her for a moment and said, You're the girl from the other day, right? Are you okay? Yes, thanks to you, she replied. Haha, I'm glad you're okay. By the way, how do you know my name? He asked. I wanted to thank you for the other day, so I've been trying to find you. I asked friends and teachers. But even when I went to your classroom during breaks or after school, I never found you, she replied with a pouty face. It's awkward. Even during breaks and lunch, I bolt out of the classroom as fast as I can. He thought to himself. I came here that time too. So I thought maybe you always eat lunch here, she said with sparkly eyes. Her face was a little red. Did I make her run all over again today? He thought. Sorry. I went on and on without introducing myself, the girl said. She stood up and greeted him properly. I am Mikami Hina, first year class 2. And again, thank you for helping me the other day. She gave him a quick bow. Mikami-san, right? It was just a coincidence, but if it helped, I'm glad, he replied. The girl smiled brightly, and then he suddenly started thinking, this is awkward. For someone as socially helpless as me, talking to a beautiful girl I just met is way too much. Anyway, I should get going. Oh wait, we're not finished yet, the girl said, holding his hand. She stepped closer. I told you, didn't I? I've been looking everywhere because I wanted to thank you properly. No, your thanks already is enough, he said. That's not nearly enough. If you hadn't helped me, then I don't know what might have happened to me. I was acting tough, but I was really scared. Kirishima-san, you are my savior. Just thanking my savior with words won't satisfy me. She continued yapping on. After feeling pressured, he said, I appreciate you saying that, but there isn't really anything I need you to do. Suddenly, his stomach growled, which really meant he was hungry. He got quite embarrassed. The girl smiled and said, sorry, yeah, we don't. Why don't we eat lunch first then? Come on, go ahead and sit down, Kirishima-san. With sparkly eyes, being helpless and having no other option, he sat down. So you're having bread from the convenience store, Kirishima-san? She asked. Huh? Yeah, it's just what? He realized she was being way too close to him. Trying to change the subject, he said, Mikami-san, you've got a bento. Did you make it yourself? Yes. I like making them, she replied while eating. Seeing her up close like this, how do I put it? She's really cute, he thought to himself. A straight, elegant nose and plump, glossy lips. Shiny black short hair and big round eyes. No wonder that guy fell for her at first sight. She suddenly noticed and asked, You've been staring at me. What's wrong? Do I have something on my face? In a sudden jolt, he panicked, confused, and somehow made something up. No, your bento is so colorful, Mikami-san. It looks crazy good. And like my bread, it looks like you're actually getting proper nutrition. Is that true? She stared right back at him. I'm not giving you any. It's okay, it's okay. I didn't mean it like that. I was just staring at you. Yeah, that wouldn't feel good to hear, he thought, and suddenly the water bottle slipped from his hand, but she caught it. They both looked into each other's eyes for a moment. Sorry, that was unnecessary, Mikami said while closing her hand. Aw, me too. Sorry somehow. And the situation got kind of awkward. Suddenly he picked up the bottle, started gulping as much water as he could, then clapped his hands and spoke out. Thanks for the meal anyway. I'm done, so I'm heading out first. And Mikami-san, what you said earlier was thanks enough. See ya. This totally startled her. Huh? What? Wait, we're not done yet. She stayed sitting on that bench. The next day in class, he was thinking to himself, even a day later, I'm still shaken. Just having lunch with a girl is already more than I can handle. And even though it was an accident, I held her hand. While walking in the hallway, he continued, no getting together. Anyway, I was glad things went back to normal. After yesterday's sudden attack, I was a little on guard during breaks today, but she didn't come at me again. And I made it clear I didn't need any more thanks. So I guess that makes sense. Besides, it wasn't even something I deserve thanks for. It's not like I even did anything besides. I just happened to. The same girl, Mikami, appeared on the bench again, sitting and waiting for him. What are you doing here? He asked. What do you mean? Why? Is it a problem that I'm here? She replied. No, not really, he answered. We're not done from yesterday yet. She closed in on him and spoke with a smile. Today, I'm not letting you run off. Definitely. I'm going to thank you properly. He was totally stunned. And things I just helped by chance, the misunderstanding, and her persistent gratitude continues.